Hi, this is Zach here with the US Chartbreakers here at Zach's Traders Cafe for Thursday, the 7th of December. Starting off with the S&P, which has hit a wall against that old August 2022 resistance line running through 4,600. Below that, we've got potential support 4,500 to 4,520, and then the top of the last gap, 4,460, but not expecting much below the 4,500 level at the moment. End of day close through 4,600, we've got the chance of a blow-off move towards 4,800 maybe by the end of next month, or even sooner if we get that quick break through 4,600. Moving along to the stocks, and starting off with one which has been a frequent flyer in the recent past, Aquabounty, slowly making progress in terms of bouncing within that falling trend channel there from August. Top of the channel there in the near-term target up to the $4.10 area, and we're looking for that by the end of this month, especially the longer we could stay above the blue 50-day moving average, $3.10 or so in the meantime. Next up is a stock which is also trying to turn around, Acorda Therapeutics, and here broken through the 50-day moving average at $10.60. Above that, we're looking for the top of that falling trend channel from July, as high as $14.40 by the end of this month. But I suppose it's just returning to the top of the recent range there. Altimmune is a stock which seems to have legs at the moment, and we've gapped up yesterday. We've broken our initial target there around $6. Above $6, we're looking for a new target there, upper parallel resistance line there from earlier this year at $8.30 to be hit by the end of this month. New name coming up next, and here you can see that Arvinas is broken out after the gap higher that we had in the middle of last month through the 50-day moving average. Above neckline resistance around $29, looking for as much as $40 by the end of next month, and maybe that could be even sooner the way things are going after that gap higher. In fact, there was another gap back at the end of last month as well. Another situation to watch out for on a charting basis is Cano Health, and here after the very slow breakout through that falling wedge from back in August, we see the shares approaching our initial target, which is the 50-day moving average there at $14.30. Above that, looking for, I suppose, the old resistance on the way down up to $20 plus, but let's just get to the 50-day line over the near term if we can. One of the near-term winners has been Chanson, and here you can see Chanson International breaking our first target there at $4.60, the second target there at $5.80. By $5.80, we're looking for an upper parallel of the previous resistance line target as high as $8 by the end of this month. Another new name coming up next, and we'll see how this does. Century Therapeutics, a nice broadening triangle base. We've broken recent neckline resistance around $1.90. Above that, we're looking for $3.50 as soon as the end of next month, and that would take the shares back to where they were back in the summer. Microalgo was a stock which had plenty of coverage here earlier in the autumn, or the fall, as some might say. What's interesting here is that we had a little bear trap before the move higher that we had yesterday. The initial target here, well, the target here was actually $7.50. Above that, there's still the chance of a move up towards the upper parallel there at $11.50, but obviously that has basically done what we were hoping it would do. Nice chart coming up next, one which looks very encouraging, Porch Group, and here had a rising flag breakout there through the $1.70 area. That was the old resistance on the way down back in the early part of this year, above 170, looking for the top of that rising trend channel, $3.80 as soon as the end of next month. Another new name today, and here it comes in the form of Phreesia. Here we've gapped up through the 50-day moving average, bit of a handbrake turn there, so hopefully there'll be some follow through there. The longer we stay above recent resistance around $17, the greater the chance of a move to $21.50 by the end of next month. So on to the last two. First one is Sera Prognostics, and Sera Prognostics, and here massive gap to the upside. What we'd like to see now is that the shares hold above yesterday's support zone around $4.10, and above that they still have the chance of spiking towards $10 over the next few weeks. Finishing off with the big name, maybe one of the biggest names around, Tesla. Here the share's still struggling at the top of that falling trend channel from June. We want to see them get through basically the $250 level and ideally stay above the 50-day line at $234. Ideally, if there is a breakout, it will happen during this week or next for that stock. That's it from me today. More updates tomorrow.